What's up everyone, welcome to episode 7 of Hardcore Minecraft. In this episode, we're going to be returning to our gold farm. We'll be making a perimeter within our spawn radius, as well as adding Piglin tradings to round out the farm and put our gold to work. But first, let's take a quick check of where our stats are sitting before we start digging. Make sure to watch till the end to see what the numbers go up to. So we have about 11,000 netherrack, 566 blackstone, and 417 basalt. So let's crack on with it. Before we start mining, we'll get ourselves a few more pickaxes and put these levels to good use. A quick trip to our villagers to restock some food. Here we go. Say we have everything we need to survive for a while. Maybe let's grab a little more food for the road, in case we get hungry, right? Alright, let's put these pickaxes to work and go break some blocks. So that was a small clip that took me roughly 15 hours, so I hope you find it satisfying to watch. As you noticed, we didn't mine everything down to lava, we were just mining the spawning radius from the gold farm that was shown in a previous episode. Maybe one day I'll return and finish it off down to lava, but not today. And here are a few clips of the memorable moments from the mining. As you notice here, the gas scared me. I dropped my sword, ripped my sword. there, simply dropping off some supplies. This moment was too much to not include. Alright, so for the farm itself, we're going to need a lot of chests, thinking maybe some nether wood, some warped blocks. I'll grab some spruce. I don't see us using it, but let's bring it just in case. Alright, some shroom lights. That should do it for the resources from here, for now at least. Thinking some blackstone too would be nice. We'll grab some from here to start, and if we need more later, we'll simply use the farm to trade for it. And we'll need a bunch of name tags for the piglins. I don't exactly know how much, so we'll grab a bunch. I'm sure they'll come in handy down the road, and I'm sure we'll lose a few piglins before the end. Let's go ahead and place an anvil down. And we'll name these bad boys Subscribe. Alright, I forgot a whole bunch of materials. One more quick stop. We're going to need a bunch of redstone components, glass, etc., etc. I'll meet you guys at the farm. Before we start, here's a look at what the gold farm looks like now. You can see it's pretty constant flow, and there's still improvements we can make, a little more digging on ledges and stuff that I didn't do, but for now, it's pretty darn good. Alright everyone, let's jump right into the build. So this is by far the most painful part of the farm. I'm going to build a quick platform so I can spawn the mobs without using another 4 stacks of rockets. I'll simply climb up until some piglin spawn, only after the ones with swords. In reality, crossbows would work too, but I just find them a pain to work with. Once they spawn, we jump down and get them into the minecarts. Then we simply repeat until we have enough to send over to the farm. Once we do, we'll throw a furnace minecart behind them, and away they go. So give me a little bit, I'll meet you guys back at the farm. So once we're back here, this is the method I found to be the most successful with my farm. Set up some leaves to prevent them from going off track, simply break the minecart, lure them towards, throw a name tag on them before they fall into their pit of infinite traits. And before I forget, this is a Kelp MC design, so don't forget to give him some love on his awesome farms. So I've also placed this farm perfectly underneath the gold farm, meaning the very first chest that holds the ingots feeds right into the trading farm itself. I'm going to place a crafting table above the chest, so it's nice and obvious when I'm crafting ingots which chest to put them in. So we'll simply craft them up here, placing them into the top chest, they'll flow down into the farm. Now that we've crafted them all up, let's speed it up a little and put them into the bottom chest. As you can see here, the minecart is evenly picking them up and distributing them into all the droppers. If we flip the switch, 24 ingots get dropped and traded with the piglins. And they drop the items, and the sticky pistons push it down the line here. We're going to have to set the item filters on all the hoppers, so we don't have to deal with the clutter. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, so with all the item filters set, let's give it a quick test. Let's jump into free cam and take a closer look. And it seems we aren't shooting him as far as we need to. This might be what happens when you don't follow the design and use packed ice instead of blue ice, so my bad. Alright, let's get this all fixed up and throw the build together. With the power of editing, we are currently standing on a decorated build, so let's give you guys a quick tour. As you can see, I've labeled all the chests from the gold farm, added a floor, roof, everything. The on-off switch to the trading farm is still very accessible. I've done the stairs with netherwood, mangrove, and of course, lava. Here you can see all the item filters. I used a full block where I could, and item frames for the rest. The gold block at the end represents the miscellaneous chest for all the potions, books, etc. Nothing too crazy on the sides at the back, just some texture and leaves. I might come back later and change the leaves for azalea leaves, as they'll still be green in the nether. And to finish this episode off, in the last episode, I got a comment asking to bring a friend into my world, so let's go find ourselves a wolf. After about 20 minutes of searching, we finally found one. Oh boy, he looks like a fighter. Let me help him out a little bit. Ooh, creeper. Let's bring him to the nether with us. We're gonna give him a very simple area to stay. I'm thinking English guard shack kind of vibe. A building where he can hang out and watch everything, protect the land. Come on, boy. Move your butt. Move it, move it, move it. It's gonna be less hot on your butt in here versus on the ground. And this lucky doggo is our first friend in the world, and we're going to name him Dodge. Oh, and before I forget, the stats from our dig. 144,000 netherrack, 53,000 basalt, and 11,000 blackstone. So those are some pretty good increases to our numbers. That's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me for this adventure, the mining, the crafting, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. Currently only 11% of you are subscribed. Stay safe, everyone. Cheers. Bye.